illustrious teams, but they're comprised of many individuals. We need to solidify them into single units of quizzing fury. So, teams, what are your team names? We're going to start with that far team over there.
Our team name, let's join hands.
Ooh.
We are you two, comma, also.
All right, give it up for you two, comma, also. Oh.
We are here to not make friends.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Also to win.
Well, good. The competition is off to a hot start, which we'll talk more about that later. All right, Team 2, what is your team name?
We are the Smokey Joe Robinsons.
The Smokey Joe Robinsons! Excellent team names all. If it was time to give points yet, I'd give them to you, but it's not, so the score's 0. All right, so we're going to move on to card number 2.
Really liked that.
Well, all right, so I'm now going to explain to everyone for the very first time how this game works. So let's all strap in. This is going to be a doozy. So we have 2 teams, and they can compete in 2 different ways.
This sucks, I'm not doing that.
The first way is we have a series of questions that we're going to ask them in 3 rounds. Each round has 1 question phase. Each round also has a second phase in which the contestants, as teams, the 2 teams that they're in, will compete in our patented, trademarked Actigames, which will be determined by our fantastic wheel, as displayed by the lovely Madison. Now,
this must be my job.
This is her job. Now, both the questions and the Actigames are very difficult. So if the teams can't win points that way, at any point in time, they can raise, we have this giant thermometer over here. The teams can raise the temperature of the show by telling hot jokes. There we go. Give it up for hot jokes.
Hot jokes!
So if you're feeling strapped for points, throw in a zinger. That takes care of card 2. Okay, and now we can begin round 1. Woo! Yeah. And round 1 begins with questions.
Yes.
I thought there was going to be a song for that. Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's all. Yeah.
Yes!
Questions. All right. I got a packet of questions here. Are the teams ready for question number 1?
No.
Oh, you're going to write them on those transparencies.
Yeah. Write the answers to your questions down.
There are lines on them.
We bought some transparencies for you. Spared no expense, as a friend of mine once said. Okay.
Are we writing the questions or the answers?
No,
You're writing the answers.
You're writing the answers to the
How
questions.
could you possibly write the questions?
This is not just a dictation game. I think we've all had a lot of secretarial experience, but that is not what we're testing here. Okay. Whether you're ready or not, I'm going to go with question 1 because we have a lot of game to get through.
I don't have any secretarial experience, but I have had sex on a desk.
Okay.
Hot show!
Oh yeah, hot show. Good fucking point, audience.
This game is going to be 15 fucking hours long.
That's right. Points to smoking doobies or whatever they call it. All right. Finally, question number 1. What is the bird's catchphrase in Edgar Allan Poe's celebrated masterpiece, The Raven?
Ooh. I would write it on the top line, by the way.
Transparency.
That's right. This is like middle school. For some of
Everything
us.
about this is exactly
This is
like
so middle school. All right, review question number 2. What is the name of the lady in Edgar Allan Poe's celebrated masterpiece, The Raven?
Ooh, a strong, a confident move over there.
All right,
You two
all right.
Also.
It looks like they're not writing anymore. Question.
No cheats, no cheats.
Oh,
Yeah, no cheating. No cheating.
my stars! The audacity.
Madison, you're going to have to get on them if they're cheating.
Oh,
You're going to
well,
have
I
to break
already
them up.
did.
Yeah,
I
good.
just started
Good job.
them on 'em.
Points to Madison.
Yes.
I guess I scored a point from that.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3. Name 3 landlocked African countries.
Oh my God, I got it.
You're
All
not on the
right,
show.
points to that audience member.
Am I in the group? Not this group, the planet.
Don't say the answer out loud.
But give us the answer.
No audience help. No audience help. Not in this.
Aaron, you were about to.
Phone a Friend will be in another episode. All right, we ready? We ready to move along? Smoking doobies?
I got it.
Is this the SAT or the ACT? Is it better?
Okay. All right, if nobody objects, question number 4.
They haven't objected.
All right. How many vice presidents does Facebook have? Very topical question. It is a trick question. You'll be surprised. Or you won't because you know. No, you got to hit it on the head.
Oh shit!
Anything that's wrong is wrong. That's the theme of TotaShiSho.
It's one of the many themes of
That's
the
right.
TotaShiSho. It's middle school. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
The-
Sex on a desk.
The beautiful theme that Ryan wrote.
The beautiful theme that Ryan.
All right, question number 5 of round 1. What is Cain Gamble's superpower?
Wait, what?
Cain Gamble.
Who's that?
Yeah. What's his superpower?
Ooh. Can I?
Multiple choice?
I mean, all the choices
What
in the world are at your
What
disposal.
I might say is that a hot show joke could be written in the place of a true answer.
Yeah. If you don't know,
If you
make a joke.
don't know, do a hot show, which is another catchphrase.
Yay!
Points to Madison.
Yeah. I think Madison's going to win the game.
I do too.
All right. And now we have the final question of round 1. Are the teams ready?
Yes.
Good. Where was the first dental school in the world founded?
Somebody's giving it up for dental schools.
And that's the sound that indicates the end of the question
Get
round.
something down.
Madison, collect their answers, whether they're ready or not.
All right. Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
To do these, you do them upside down. You do them this way.
Well, we got to wait. Cover. We want to
Right.
reveal them one by one.
You're not wrong.
Thanks.
Is it this? Is it that? And then we do.
Wait, can you do 2 pieces of paper? Well, whatever.
So this is. No, it's fine.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Revealing the answers.
Here, so if the audience will direct their attention to the answers. Question number 1 was, what is the bird's catchphrase in Edgar Allan Poe's celebrated masterpiece, The Raven? Both teams answered nevermore. You guys feel good about that? You think that's right?
You shouldn't. It's a song.
That's absolutely correct! You guys got it right! Points to everybody! Points to the audience! Points to Madison! Oh my God, this is great. Ryan just came back, give him a point. All right, question number 2. What is the name of the lady in Edgar Allan Poe's celebrated masterpiece, The Raven? What did the... Both teams got one more! Points for everybody! Points for everybody! You, me, everybody gets a point. All right, question number 3. Name 3 landlocked African countries. What'd they get?
Oh.
Congo, Congo's not right. Liberia's not right. I'll give you Chad. So blue team, which is blue team?
They blue over there. They blue.
They blue.
That's you two, comma also.
All right, blue team gets a point, right? Isn't Chad? Yeah, Chad's on my card. Whoever's telling me that that's wrong, I got to go with the card. I didn't do the research on this one. Congo again wrong. Nigeria is wrong. Rwanda is right. Kenya's wrong.
Oh.
So both team gets one point, right? Right?
Yeah!
No points? Oh, wait. Our man in the crowd says nobody gets a point because nobody got 3.
Oh.
You know.
What's this?
At the end of the day, it's really the scorekeeper's choice because they're the only person who understands.
Don't you put Enoch in that situation.
I could also name 3 countries in landlocked Africa.
There you go.
Oh!
And that is why you're scorekeepers.
All right.
Teams, you got to step it up with these hot shows because everybody's getting those points but you right now.
Oh. All right.
So speak up. Speak up anytime you want. Question number 4. The question was, how many vice presidents does Facebook have?
13 boobs.
13 boobs. Team Red has 0, and both are wrong. According to the Wall Street Journal's website, the answer is 19.
Oh.
19 vice presidents.
But
Boobs is a good answer, and I think that boobs, that's a hot show.
hot show!
How can you argue with that? Boobs are a hot show. All right, we're good. We're almost to the red part of the thermometer. That's exciting.
Ooh.
All right, and the question number 5, what is Kane Gamble's superpower? The answers were
D's nuts.
D's nuts, and that's for us to know. Oh! D's nuts gets a sizzling. We're getting into the red. Oh, I'm blocking the answers.
With the red raised on it.
And that's for us to know, and you find out.
The red is Smokey Doobie Robinson Doobie.
Yeah, Smokey Doobie, and this is me, you, and everyone we know.
Pooping into each other, always eternally pooping into each other.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Now, the right answer to this question is lying, hacking, impersonating FBI agents. Kane Gamble, to answer your previous question, is currently on trial this week he's a British fella who impersonated over the phone the CIA director and the FBI deputy director so that he could gain access to the computer systems of both of those agencies and post porn on their computers. Huh? Oh,
Forever.
he is 15 years old.
Hot
Points to Kane Gamble. All right, final question. We got one more question, everyone. So that sound was early. Where was the first dental school in the world founded? We got Baltimore.
show! Also still boobs, though.
That's great. So, oh! So that's double points.
We've got an intense bias towards boobs here.
Me, you, and everyone we know loves boobs, and they got that right. Unfortunately, Smoking Doobies did not get that.
Ohio is the Baltimore of the Midwest. Come on, give us the points.
I think that's funny. I think that's a hot show. All right. So that concludes our question phase.
What was the answer?
Huh?
What was the answer?
Oh, Baltimore. They got it right. Oh. Bonus points to anybody who knows what year.
1862.
Wrong. 1840. Close though. Good job. Okay, so now that those arduous questions are over, let's check in with the scores. Ryan, what's the scores?
Hey, Connor. I'm here with Enoch, the scorekeeper, the only person who knows how the scores work. Now, just fill me in just a second. Remind me, every question is worth the amount of points of the number of question it is that's been asked in the show, right?
+1.
Oh, +1.
Okay, yeah, so the number of questions that have already been asked +1.
Okay. So that means the first question is worth 1 point.
Yes.
And the second is worth 2 points.
Yeah.
And the third question is 3.
Yeah, that's 3 points.
3 points. All right, that sounds like you've got a big job ahead of you.
It's been challenging, but I think I'm doing it so far. It'll be okay.
All right, right now, what do they got?
Well, if we're doing, raising the temperature, how things are affecting it right now, I mean, I kind of forget how to raise the temperature. However, so I've been giving some people some extra points based on how funny they've been. So we got, I guess it's like 5 and 3 right now.
5 and 3?
Yeah. 5. We have the 5.
Yeah.
We have the 5 points.
Yeah, that's you.
And he's bumped 3.
Whoa!
Well, Connor, it sounds like Smokey Robinson has 5 points, and you 2, also has 2?
No,
3. 3. They just got another point. All right.
It's like you 2, also suck.
This temperature is getting hot.
That might be another point.
We might also swallow.
All right.
Okay, so that is it for the scores. They were beautiful. God, I love scores and scoring in general. So now we come to our first Actigame.
Woo!
Thank you. So to determine which Actigame we're going to play in this, the first round, Madison will spin the wheel for us. Madison, spin that wheel! Spin that wheel!
All right.
The game is the end! Okay, so before we play the game, each team gets to, yes?
I'm scared.
I like that you raised your hand for it, though.
Okay, so each team gets to wager some of the points, or all of the points, that they've already won on this game. So teams confer about your wagering. While the teams confer, we're going to kick it out to our man in the crowd, Ryan, who's going to get a sense of what the crowd is thinking.
Woo!
Ryan?
The crowd is not enthusiastic about themselves.
All right, Connor. I'm here out in the crowd with Alex. Alex, you've been watching this show. Which team do you think is smarter?
I don't know. I think the team that has the lower points answered more questions. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Do you have any ideas for tactics or strategies that either team might use to get more points than the other team?
Well, maybe they could scare that girl who said she was scared. I don't know.
Oh, that's Jordan. She's a super dense sentient mist. I learned that from a cryon earlier tonight.
Okay.
Okay, back to you, Connor.
Thank you very much, Ryan. The crowd is the most important part of the game. Do not applaud that pandering. That was shameless. All right. So now that you've oh wait, let's find out what is each team going to wager. We need to know that for the scores. Yeah.
We would like to bet 2 points and also 1 more.
Okay. They want to bet 2 points.
Putting
They
it
want
all
to
on
bet
the
1 more.
line.
What?
Putting it all on the line.
They're not the team that's scared. This is the team that's scared.
Oh.
Scared team?
No, just me.
Just for
Oh.
the record,
Just Jordan.
All right.
just Jordan is.
Just me.
1/3 scared team.
Scared. Yeah.
How many points are you going to wager?
We're gonna wager all of our points and their points, and then we would like to borrow against points later in the round, and
Sorry.
then package that in.
I got nothing on me, man. I can't give you any more points. Oh! But I'm afraid you can't wager the point that you just won because you didn't have it at the time of the wager.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is this
So
not
everybody's-
America?
Can we not take loans we can't afford to pay back?
Not America in this room. I get to make up the rules.
Technically,
We're willing
Huh?
to refinance our podium. In
Oh.
order for more. So however many points that is, we'll take out a
I
second.
think we can combine our ages and become a corporate entity with.
There you go. All right, your combined age has got a hot shot.
I will co-sign on that.
All right.
I will co-sign
We're
on
old
Listen.
motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, it just looked it's a mortgage.
I apologize. We got to play the game. We got to play the game. Okay, so let me tell you how we play the end. The way that the end is played. Okay. In this game, each team is going to collectively break up with Madison. So each team picks who goes first. They'll have about a minute. At the end of a minute, there'll be a chime. I think there's a timpani and a chime. They got to tag in on one of their teammates to carry on with the breakup. Again, about a minute. There's a chime and a timpani. They got to tag in the final member. They got to wrap up the breakup. And then the other team will get to go with their breakup. So to determine which team goes first, we're going to go with the winning team, which I think was the Smokeroos. Yes. Right, okay. So Smokeroos, you're at the top of the scores right now. Do you want to go first or do you want to go second? You get to choose.
I can hear what they're saying.
That's okay, because they're just going to tell us when they're done.
I know. I wanted to let you know. I wanted to be honest. I want this to be transparent.
Oh, I'm going to make a note of that then.
Crap,
I forgot my pen. My pen's in my office. I just wanted to let everybody know that I have an office.
You just want to let everybody know that you got a pen.
But I don't. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Have you guys figured it out yet? Who's going first?
We've decided to defer to these jabronis over here.
Okay, so do you guys want to go first or second? Somebody has to go.
They have to go
Because
second.
we are winning, so we get the call, and then they're going to go first.
Oh, I see. You guys are going first, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're the winners.
They are all afraid then, is what we're establishing.
Yes.
It seems like it. It seems like it. That's a hot show. That's a hot show.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you're the first player?
Oh shit.
All right.
I was ready for this, and now I'm really not.
If me, you, and everyone we know could line up. It started. Get out there and break up.
Oh god. Oh shit. All right. What you got?
I'm really excited about our trip to Venezuela to meet your family.
I am too, Molly. I really am.
It's intense that we bought all those tickets for all of our extended family to get together.
Yes, we did.
You sound a little scared.
It's such a big step for me to make with you.
Do you have doubts about this?
No, I have no doubts about our relationship.
Why do you sound so scared about it then?
I
feel like you're asking me to release you from this.
I'm really not, though. Oh, Molly, I love you so much. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
I'm getting a lot of mixed messages, and I'm feeling a little.
I'm not sending you mixed messages. I'm being so.
It's time. Tag in your teammate.
Chris.
I love you very much.
I love you too.
I have something very exciting to tell you.
Okay.
First of all, you're the best person I've ever met.
Okay.
You're too good for me.
We should get married.
So what's going on is that you're better than me, and so I'm gonna give you a gift.
I love gifts. This is wonderful.
Very nice present.
I'm so happy about our future together.
You're gonna love this gift.
Okay.
I'm giving you your freedom.
To love you? With you?
Wait, yes.
Around you all the time.
Yes.
Sleeping in our house.
But also to explore
Okay, it's real talk time! It's real talk time! You know that really fucked up argument we had on Google Docs? Where you just accused me of everything? Everything that I ever did! You know I didn't mean it! That wasn't even me you were arguing with!
You're supposed to know! I still want to make it work.
I've got one other thing to tell you!
Excellent job.
What I've learned.
Excellent job, Team Miranda July. Okay, Team Willie Nelson, are you ready? To play the end?
Here, I'll wait.
If everybody could line up in the order that you pre-selected and get ready to the end.
I'm already emotionally tired.
All right, that's the time.
Hey, Jan, I'm so happy about our relationship.
Me too. You know, I like it a lot. You like it also?
I like it so much, every day, all the time.
Have you ever thought about not being in a relationship?
No, I never have, even for a moment.
Because I think that there might be some good things to consider about it.
What could possibly, I feel like we should even in this conversation, we should be standing closer and thinking about, like, what about if we bought a house and then 30 dogs?
Well, I think that if you want to buy 30 dogs.
For you and with you, because you said that one time that you wanted all those dogs.
You should buy 30 dogs if that's what you feel like you want to do with your house.
So that's I mean, put up all of the posters.
Next time!
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, baby? It's a great relationship, but it's weird because I wear sunglasses indoors. You don't wear sunglasses indoors.
I can wear
so that's the problem right there, because we're not on the same level. We're not seeing eye to eye right now. And your mother makes me uncomfortable because the bitch looks like Catherine Keener, and every time I come over the house, she's stirring up little antique little teacups and shit, and I be getting tired of shit. I don't like the shit. You know what I'm saying? You hit that deer that time and it was weird. She didn't care that you hit the deer and it was weird. It's very awkward. Your dad likes Obama too much. He's always talking about, I would go for Obama a third time.
He's trying to make it
I don't like the shit. I don't like the shit. It's weird. It makes you uncomfortable. Remember that time I met your brother and your brother came in and he tried to wrestle me? He tried to wrestle me at dinner. I don't like where this relationship is going. I really like you, but I don't like this relationship because it's terrible. And you think it's funny. It's not funny. It's horrible. What? Next time!
Madison!
Hey!
Madison!
Yes!
Madison! Oh, Madison!
Ooh! Yes!
Madison!
I'm really liking where this is going.
Madison!
Yeah.
Madison,
No. Ooh.
Madison, no!
Ooh.
Madison, no! No!
Wait.
Madison, no!
Jordan, yes!
No!
Yes!
Madison, no!
Yes!
No!
Yes! Yes!
Madison,
Yes.
why? Why, Madison? Why, Madison? Why? Madison, why?
No! No to being apart? No to not being together? Yes.
And that's the game.
I love my many wives.
Oh, what an excellent game it was. I certainly cried and peed myself the entire time. Okay, this is continued on the next card. This is a double card game, big game. Okay, so At this point, we are going to check to see who won. Ryan, can you find that out?
All right. You saw many different approaches to the ending of that relationship. What do you think? Was the more successful breakup the one perpetrated by you two, etc.? Show, all right? Like, for instance, you have to do now a similar kind of cheering for Smokey Robinson's Lest They Go Home Feeling Weird.
I guess we have a clear winner.
Ooh, mercy.
I suppose we know who won that game. Back to you, Connor.
Ryan, but now I'm going to kick it back to you to find out how that affects the score.
That's a really good question, Connor. There's only one person who knows. It's Enoch. I'm here with Enoch. Enoch, who's winning? What's the score? Do they have points? What are the numbers?
1 and 10.
1 and 10?
Yeah.
Wow. That's like the whole trip from, an idea to its materialization in the Kabbalah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the team that you heard they clap for louder, they're the 10.
They're the 10. He's trying to go out of frame. Back to you, Connor.
Thank you, Ryan, for that graceful exit. We will now have a short commercial break. Thank you for watching TotaShiSho. Stay here.
Yeah.
Everybody stay put. This break's real short.
Yeah, this break
Don't go anywhere.
What, 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's only 2 minutes long. Yeah. Be quick because this is only... my privilege to welcome you back to TotaShiSho, the show that is falling apart. This is going to be the beginning of round 2. We have a special feature of round 2, which is that all points are doubled. That's right. And that's the sound for the beginning of the question round 2. These are the questions we'll be asking in round 2. Are the teams ready for the questions of round 2?
No.
Okay, then I won't ask you, but the rest of you. Question number 1. When Kmart and Walmart refused to sell this 1991 Billboard chart-topping album, the band's lead singer suggested it be sold with a sticker on the cover that read, "If you are offended by this, you must be a closet pedophile."
Ooh.
What's the album?
What year?
1991. And feel free, in the audience, if you know the answer, you can write it down on whatever you have available. And where's my, there is, I don't
Live
have,
tweet it.
Yeah, live.
Not at us, just out.
No phones. Nobody can look at their phones.
Oh yeah, fuck no.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to take away their phones.
Damn it, we're gonna take away everybody's.
All right, we ready for question number 2? All right. Question number 2. Lady Godiva, or Godgifu, in the Old English that would have been saying her name, was the 11th century Countess of Mercia, whose name, to this day, is connected with an infamous naked horse ride. Why did she do it?
Also, who the fuck do y'all think is writing these questions?
I didn't write this question.
Really?
This is not a question that I wrote. The cards are blank. The cards are blank.
The whole thing is a fever dream and you wake up in a puddle of vomit.
That's right. This isn't happening. All right. Question number 3? Yes. Question number 3. What was the occupation of the original Thomas who peeped and made it such that forevermore peepers would be assumed to be named Tom until proven otherwise? Yeah. What was the occupation? Occupation is what we're looking for. What was the occupation of the original Thomas who peeped and made it such that forevermore peepers names would be assumed to be Tom until proven otherwise? Audience, shut up! Don't say the answer.
That 100% was not the answer, though. That was Edison as the occupation.
They don't know. They have no idea what's going on.
Double points if they write Edison, though. That's the thing. Double points.
Question number 4. This is one of my favorite questions.
Oh, good.
What do television and polyamory have in common? Thank you! Thank you. And, oh no, I see what you're saying now. Cool. All right. Are you guys ready for the number 5 question? Oh.
What do you mean by television?
The
object?
The word.
What?
The word television. That's a clue.
Oh.
Not the band, if you're thinking of the band. Anyway, question number 5.
Polyamory?
Huh?
The band Polyamory.
No, television's the band. What order of mammals, which is the second largest order, what order of mammals make up a 5th of all mammal species?
Whales.
Shut up! And why?
Wait, what?
Okay, that's the sound for the end of the question round. Madison, collect their answers.
May I? Ooh. It's very stuck and has a lot of drawings on it.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
That's.
You like the sound of drawings?
I love drawings. Okay. Now for some answers.
Not quite yet.
Oh, we're not ready for the answers
You
yet,
just
but
fucking
soon we
hang
will be.
on.
I'll fucking hang on.
All right.
All right. For the first question, when Kmart and Walmart refused to sell this 1991 Billboard chart-topping album, and the band's lead singer suggested that it was sold with Sick of the Red, if you are offended by this, you must be a closet pedophile. The answer was Nevermind by Nirvana. That is correct. And the World Max is single. I'm sorry. Very cute answer, but not correct. So points to blue team. Question number 2. Lady Godiva, who was the 11th century Countess of Mercia, whose name to this day is connected with an infamous naked horse ride. Why did she do it? Clitoral stimulation. Or they were trying to embarrass her like the
audience did in the last game.
Oh, a diss on the audience.
You've wounded them. Are you happy?
Oh, wait, so that's some points. That's
For
some
who,
points.
though?
That's for the pink team. Pink team. Smoky guys.
It's first.
I got no hot points for our
Clits all around is what I'm going to say.
Oh, clits all around. Everybody
Clits
gets a
all
clit. The answer to the question is to persuade her husband, the Earl, to remit an oppressive tax on the people of Coventry. That is a lot like a clit.
It is.
All right, question number 3. What was the occupation of the original Thomas, who peeped and made it such that forevermore peepers would be assumed to be named Tom until proven otherwise? Window washer.
And a spaceship.
With a picture of tits.
Hard on.
And then a dick flying through space.
I
think that's for both.
Yeah, that's points all around.
It's getting really fucking hot. All right. No! The original Thomas was a tailor who didn't stay inside. Who didn't stay inside as he was asked and peeped at Lady Godiva. Ooh, connection between. That's right. All right, question number 4. What do television and polyamory have in common? What is that? Boob tube. Very good answer. Vowels. You know, I think they should get points for vowels, but that's up to Enoch. That's up to Enoch. I'm not in charge of the score. And they're both wrong. The answer is they mix Greek prefixes with Latin roots. Question number 5. What order of mammals makes up 1/5 of all mammal species and why? Whales because they big? Or, oh, your mom because she blows!
Wait! Who's mom? Which one of our moms? Whose mom is important?
I thought you were brother and sister.
That's
true. So we're brother and sister?
It's because we look exactly the same. Look.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. The answer was bats, and you can make up whatever the reason why. So that's the end of the question round. Let's kick it out to our man in the crowd, Ryan, who can understand the scores.
Hi, Connor.
Hi.
Hi.
Got real quiet for you, huh?
Yeah, because I'm always got the important part of the information that's critical to understanding the plot of the show. It's great, and there's not everyone yelling. It's really relaxing. Isn't our part great, Enoch?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah. Well, do you know what the scores are?
Yeah, 11 and 24.
11 and 24. Who's ahead?
Fuck.
Them.
Well, it looks like you two 24. Smokey Joe Robinson. 11? 11. It's unbelievable. I guess we'll have to play more games and make the scores even higher now. Connor, make that happen.
I shall. What a big turnaround. This is a real dynamic game. Neck and neck, people, a real sense of competition. What a night. So now we have a chance for you guys to win it back. I think, right? Weren't you ahead before? I don't remember. But so, what's the order of this again?
Spin the wheel.
Yeah, but yeah, we start with the spin the wheel. We start with spinning the wheel, then we wager the points. So, Madison, if you will, spin the wheel! Mayonnaise manhunt! Okay, so once again, teams, if you will confer to decide how many points that you already have you want to wager on this game, we'll kick it out to Ryan to see what the crowd is feeling.
They better not feel like cheating us again.
Hi, guys.
That was funny.
Okay, so I'm over here with Teresa and Aaron, right? You guys have been watching this game pretty intently, yeah? That's good.
We want to see what everybody is, feeling that is up there.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a range of feelings, huh?
Yeah, everyone seems very engaged.
Boobs seem to play a large part.
Yeah, there has been a lot of memory content in the answers today.
There was some dick stuff too.
Do you have any advice?
Spread it around.
The one team is beating the other team by a significant margin, it seems. Do you have any advice to the team that's behind on how they might zoom ahead?
I would say be funny and happy and creative. Yep.
Yeah, just know that you're great and things can turn around all the time.
We already have done it. You need to clean out your ears.
The whole time.
That was a joke.
Joe's been smoked. Joe's been smoked already.
This game just started. It just started. We were in the league once. We'll do it again.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe the teams, we might have to remind them that they're supposed to compete with each other and not the audience. You, the teams, and then I don't know what they are. They are the people that paid to get in. Anyway, Connor, those are some information for you about strategy and tactics. My specialty. Continue with the show.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you, audience. All right. Now, I'm going to explain how we play Mayonnaise Manhunt. It's a very simple game. Each panelist will receive a clue from Madison. The clue will be describing an audience member. Each panelist will have to locate their audience member. We have a certain amount of time to locate the audience member and get their cup of mayonnaise from that audience member and bring the mayonnaise back to Madison. Whichever team can get Madison all the mayonnaise first wins the points.
Do we have to bet first?
Huh?
Do we have to bet first?
Oh yeah, what did you wager?
We bet 1 Bitcoin.
Yes. 1 Bitcoin? 1 Bitcoin on the back and forth team and Smoky News. How much are you betting? Stop looking at the clues.
What? Oh, I gave him the wrong information. That was me. I lose a point now.
No, I just want him to stop so they can talk to me.
I gave 2 points.
What are you guys betting?
We gotta just do it all again.
All of it again! 1 Bitcoin, all of it. All right, then I guess that means that we're ready to play Mayonnaise Manhunt. That's it!
You have 90 seconds!
Oh, are you ready to receive mayonnaise?
Oh, you're gonna bring the mayonnaise back to me!
Okay, there. go back to your teams.
Oh, God.
Jana found the mayonnaise!
Oh, my God. Ah, fuck.
One mayonnaise left.
I got more time. I got more time.
Okay, that concludes the game.
The game is over.
All right, so, wait, what? Christine! What? Oh, you wanted to wait out the song?
Still going,
yeah. Yeah, but the only person that's left is quit.
Mayonnaise.
Anyways. No, wait, Christine, bring it back over here. Give the clues back to all their individual people, and they have to read the clue.
There's a hair in one of these mayonnaises.
I think we can ditch the mayonnaise.
I hate them so much.
Mayonnaise
We
is
got
gross.
two of the same clue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
fucking
fair.
weird.
You cheated.
Whoa.
You cheated. You cheated.
I didn't know
They're
that.
cheating. Please eat the mayonnaise. 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 All of it. Don't eat it.
What are you doing?
All of it.
No. All right.
Cheaters.
Now you all have to read the clues that we made for you out loud. From.
I will start. Why don't they ever call it Lady A's? Beneath the chin of a jovial guy, little bronze creatures go hither and high. They're kind of like fish in a sea, denimish, but also a wee bit tie-dye.
Oh! I have to throw away these fucking mayonnaises.
All right, Molly.
The hair looks like a stegosaur. It doesn't say stegosaurus.
That's fine.
All right, stegosaur. But formal describes the clothes he wore. The sweetness about the face seems out of place with the centerfold style that he wore. What? Raised on hand.
Christine?
Okay. I'm blinded by that shock of blonde hair, and the high-necked dress says, I don't care. She's mastered the radio, TV was next to go, there ain't no art form that she'll spare. Cricket!
George.
My clue was, winter resides around my neck, against motorcycle riding my jacket protects. I strengthen my eyes with specks of good size. My hair is curly, what'd you expect?
And so.
Hey!
Did you share the clue?
No, there were two of
Same
them.
clue. It was the same. It was written
twice.
Right. I understood what happened, and that's why I ate the
Interesting.
mayonnaise.
It's very interesting.
Oh.
I find that
I would also like to right now, I want to gift Smokey Joe Robinson all of the hot show points that I've earned for my mistake.
Enoch Making Dog Medicine's given Smokey Joe's all of her points. So can you read the final clue?
Lithe and long with a mustache to boot, glasses perched atop his snoot. He has a nice coat, but he wouldn't boast because he's not one to horn to toot.
Ooh.
He's not one his horn to toot.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not one to toot his horn to boot.
Right, but it's written poetically.
You know, poems don't always have to rhyme.
Limericks do.
Did you not?
But who is it?
Anyways, raise your hand if that was you and you had some mayonnaise. And the final person who had mayonnaise, they get you.
I did all of this for nothing.
Oh no!
I wrote a good ass poem for that one too.
All right, so And all audience members.
The show that is falling apart.
And thank you. All audience members who had mayonnaise for Mayonnaise Manhunt can see me, whether or not you were found, can see me after the show. We have special prizes for you.
Prizes.
Wait.
Yes?
Punishment. I was first. Do I get a prize for finding it first?
I only have 6 prizes. So, your prize is that you're on the show.
Is the special prize?
All right. Oh, and I also am going to take a brief moment to talk about our sponsors.
Yay!
So if you get a chance, stop on down to the Parkway Movie Theater.
Yes!
It's one of the few respectable movie theaters left in town that's not owned by Buzz Cusack.
Yeah!
And if you get a chance and you're thirsty and it's before 4 o'clock, please go to our neighbors, Banff Cafe.
Yeah!
They got comic books, they have themed sandwiches. It's a hoot. And we've stolen their internet so that we can live stream this show. All right, so now that game's over, let's check in with the scores.
Hey.
How does that work since we got
I'm back.
again?
Yeah, we got cheated.
We're all going to find out.
We're all
It's up to the scorekeeper.
It sounds like there's rumbles of discontent over in the talent portion of the stage.
Yeah, in addition to the audience and scorekeeping portion.
Yeah, everyone's real riled up.
I feel riled up.
Yes, I don't know what. I thought we were going to just have like a nice, pleasant trivia thing. People would learn stuff. It's turned into a real all-out, bare-knuckle brawl. I have a feeling the news you're about to give us may make things even more aggressive.
Yeah, well, I mean, the team that had been winning the last game, the one with the comma in it, they're at 43 right now. I know that for sure. But also, I know that they got all of Madison's points, this team. I wasn't really writing that down. I'm going to give them an extra 20 points.
Ooh!
So which makes them at 20 points.
I'm on tenterhooks. I imagine there's yes.
Oh, they bet everything, so that's
what you got to do, I think, when you're behind and the game doesn't make any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, there's just, a whole lot of like mathematical work on my part.
Yeah, so it's definitely true. I hope everyone will be able to live with it tomorrow and for the rest of our lives. Oh, I mean, unless everything changes in the 3rd round, which it very well might. I think Connor will probably tell us about that round now.
He got her up.
I will tell you about the 3rd round after a commercial break.
Miles, you'll come with me. You'll come with me. Come on.
We have to go back.
I think it's a good show so far.
They're enjoying it.
I think they're enjoying it. All right, we should think about what other people we can have on here to have them join in the future.
Yeah, we should. Maybe even start just brainstorming a little list of people we want to ask for the next show.
Yeah, who you got?
Oh, well, what about Glove, huh? Who lives over west?
Right.
When it comes to harsh noise, Glove is the best. He's got that tattoo under his lip of a modular laptop doing a shit.
Or then there's Gabe Glon, that guy in that band. If we could get him, that'd be cash in hand. He's huge online. He's the biggest of names. Everyone loves him, even his old flames.
Oh yeah. What about Lionel Sweet? Pronounced like Sweet, that one college professor you sometimes meet, hanging at shows, rolling up dudes. He's always got hot takes on the day's news.
And then there's Daring Glelly, the former comptroller who got into the sick scandal with that soldier. He's running for the council with the Greens. The Democrats' loss will play into our scheme.
Oh, water sign Walter. You know, Wet Walt. If we don't invite him, he'll be insulted. I saw him on St. Paul once, and without talking, you would have thought I pissed in his grandma's coffee.
Or old Spivey Tombs, the Civil War reenactor. He could be good, but could be a disaster. He fights for the South. I guess someone's got it. Old Spivey's gonna end us all in the sewer.
Ooh, Capricorn Banks, the porno director. Imagine what happened if you impressed her. You get asked to work on her next blockbuster as a grip, or a boom, or dare I wish, fluffer.
And then there's Bleak McCaster, a very great personage. They've lived here for years, an old head, and for certain is willing to appear on our TotaShiSho. Bleak would be good, but might need some coaxing though.
Huh. Well, that makes me think of Dennis Palmer, urban farmer, and a handkerchief on Pitbull putter on her. Sower of seeds and strummer of banjos. And that night we might light a few Yankee candles.
I know that in these troubling times, to consort with the right undermines, but if we could get some soldiers in here, the government teeth we could suck for a year.
Oh, man. Look at that. Antonia Smale. I think you don't know. She comes to the club always rolling solo. Now I have no proof, but her vibe and her fashion makes me suspect that she's an assassin.
I'm done.
Oh, you don't have any more problems?
Nope.
Oh, I think I have another one. I have, which one didn't I do?
Coming back, folks!
Oh, that's it.
TotaShiSho! Coming back! Please find your seats and find your hands and put them together.
All right, TotaShiSho is a go once more, but we need our talent. In case you have not had enough time to clap for them individually, I'm going to say their names and you'll see them again. Starting with Rahne Alexander! Yay! And Christine Ferrera! Margulies. You two, also is the name of that team. And their nemesis, Jordan Card. And Mike Smith. And Jana Hunter! Is Kevin peeing?
Cool. Kevin, are you peeing?
No!
Good.
I'm the fucking show!
Good job, Kevin!
It's not that part yet.
I know!
Oh, okay, good.
Sometimes we like to check in on Kevin.
Are we just this guy for now? No. Oh, just that guy. Okay, well, Connor, do you want to do stuff? Over to you.
Yeah, kick it to me. All right. So we're going to start this third round.
Oh, he was trapped. He was trapped.
So we're going to start the third round in the traditional way with a round of questions.
Ooh.
But now, and I don't even know if anybody else who's working the show knows this. I'm just surmising. I didn't write this down on my card. All the points are trebled. Trebled. So, yeah. Questions. Are the teams ready for question number one?
Yes.
Yes.
What are you doing over there, Mike?
Just answer the text message from my lawyer.
I can understand answering a text. That's okay.
He's allowed.
I'm sorry, I have a hot joke.
Okay. What's your hot joke?
Yeah. Guess what Team Smokey Joe's favorite Johnny Depp movie is?
What's Team Smokey Joe's favorite Johnny Depp?
It's Cry Baby.
You're gonna want to hold on to those. You're gonna want to hold on to those.
Not true.
Now, I'm gonna ask you some questions. The first question is, how often does an eclipse happen during a crescent moon?
Everyone is excited about that one.
I know.
For some
People
fucking
love
reason.
astronomy.
What is an eclipse?
Huh?
What is an eclipse?
It's when one thing goes in front of another.
I just don't know.
You should have stopped with that last joke.
Ooh.
That is a saucy audience member there. All right, question number 2. At what point on the Richter scale do catfish start to freak out?
That was a good one. That one also has generated a large amount of chatter.
Well, it takes a lot of math.
Yes. A lot of chatter math.
That's right. All right, that's enough. Question number 3. In September of 2017, Gatorade paid the state of California $300,000. Why? In September of 2017, Gatorade paid the state of California $300,000. Why? If you can, think of the correct answer. Oh, God. All right. Hurry up, because I got to read this one for a long time.
Why are you doing this?
This wasn't mine!
Was it mine?
No.
All right.
Whose do you think this was?
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to ask both teams to prepare themselves for a quote. This is this evening's. Which camera is mine? Where am I? Over here? I don't know. This is this evening's quote question. Quote question.
Oh.
Quote question. Quote question. All right. By amusing myself with these games, with all these absurdities, I became famous, and that very quickly. And fame for a painter means sales, gains, fortunes, riches. And today, as you know, I am celebrated, I am rich. But when I am alone with myself, I have not the courage to think of myself as an artist in the great ancient sense of the term. Giotto, Titian, Rembrandt were great painters. I am merely a public entertainer who has understood his times and exploited them as best he could. Who said it? Shut up, audience! Who said it? All right. Did you guys figure that one out yet?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Immediately.
Wonderful. Good for you.
3 words into that very long soliloquy.
I feel good about question pink, about Team Pink. All right. Question number 5. This is the final question of the game.
Yes.
All right. This is a list question, so I like this one.
Hey!
The retort courteous, the quip modest, the reply churlish, the reproof valiant, the countercheck quarrelsome, the lie with circumstance, the lie direct. These are the 7 categories of what, according to Shakespeare? Do you need to hear the list again?
Yeah.
Oh, good. The retort courteous, the quip modest, the reply churlish, the reproof valiant, the countercheck quarrelsome, the lie with circumstance, and the lie direct. 7 categories of what, according to Shakespeare? And that's the sound for the end of the questions. Madison, if you'll collect their answers, please.
Feel good?
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah.
I like there's sort of like a nihilist cloud over this.
It's a
We've
positive
made a
nihilism.
complete heel turn.
I'm into that.
Yes.
He knows
Oh, this is a wrestling. All right. All right, we ready for some answers, Madison?
Hong Kong.
There they are. All right. Question number 1. How often does an eclipse happen during a crescent moon? The answer was never. Both teams got it. Points all around. Never more. Okay. All right. Scorekeeper, I'm going to leave that up to you. Do you think Nevermore counts? Thank you, Kevin.
It was an in-joke. They should get double points.
Yeah, we should get double dip points.
Amen.
The blue team said Nevermore.
All right.
Which I think is just a cute joke. All right. Jordan says no.
What's going to happen, though?
All right. Question number 2. At what point on the Richter scale do catfish freak out?
We got
3-point fish.
and some fish that also look like balls.
3 points of fish.
Catfish.
The answer is.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
The answer is what?
Oh.
So we got closer to 1, so we get the points they don't.
Yeah, we got
Oh! It's a hot show.
What was the joke?
Huh? Points to Sarah! All right, question number 3. September 2017, Gatorade paid the state of California $300,000. Why? Filled Arnold Schwarzenegger's pool with the money. Rain tax. Neither of these are correct. The correct answer is that it was a settlement of a lawsuit that the state of California brought against Gatorade because Gatorade had made a cell phone game earlier that year in which you feed liquids to Usain Bolt, and Gatorade would speed him up in the game, and water actually slowed him down.
Just
So
like
California
in real life.
No
sued
clever
Gatorade.
quip, Sarah?
Yeah, but
Nothing?
That's a hot show, come on!
It's getting dangerously hot
All right.
in here.
Wait, we got to finish the show. We got to finish the show, fight after. All right, big long quote. Who said it? Kid Rock or Jim Carrey, who are in fact the same guy. Bold claim. Pablo Picasso was an asshole is the right answer! I can tell by the pride on Jana's face that that was all her.
Ooh!
No, it was me. I did
It
that.
was all Mike. Mike tricked me. Hot show on me. All right. The list of stuff there, 7 categories of what, according to Shakespeare? Dramatic conflict or sword fighting? Or my balls? Whoa! Oh man, we're at the top of the thermometer. It's getting real hot. The correct answer was shade. Or dissing. Shade or dissing. That's right. That's right. Okay, and that's the end of the question phase.
In fancy English, dramatic conflict is dissing or shade. We just use more words and more vowels.
No, that's petty.
Argue your case to the scorekeeper. I don't make decisions.
Well, I can bring some drama and some conflict about this whole thing.
Oh! Oh! Sizzling!
Yeah. No, when you give overly verbose answers, they're funny, but when we do, it doesn't get points. Give us fucking.
I just fucking gave you points! What?
It's a honor and a privilege.
Oh, yeah, it is a compliment. Thank you. All right, let's check in with Ryan to find out what the hell the scores could be after all of that.
Enoch, what's the score?
140 versus, 255.
Oh, man!
have been. So.
Oh, that's what it meant when he said treble.
Yeah, I just remember because I read how the scores are supposed to be kept.
I'm learning lots of things on this show.
Me too.
Well, anyway, those are really high scores. I think we'll have to have the one more game or something like that. Something's going to happen, but only Connor knows. Back to you, Connor.
Thank you very much, Ryan. We're going to be able to play our final Actigame of the evening. Madison, will you please spin the wheel to find out what it is?
I don't want to do it. I don't want to spin the wheel.
What'd you say?
I don't want to spin the wheel. I'm not going to do it.
Oh my god.
Please?
Oh my God, I don't want to. In fact, I'm going to join the Smokey Joe Robinson. And if we win this final game, I'm the next host of TotaShiSho.
The building's on fire. We'll never be
on fire like this whole damn show.
And now it's real. We'll never be able to find out who's going to be the host next.
Oh no, we're still gonna play, and we're gonna win, and I'm gonna host the next fucking TotaShiSho.
Yeah! I just don't know what to do if the building's on fire.
So what if we lower the temperature to freezing? Wouldn't that put out the fire?
It would. It would. That's exactly right. Yeah. The way that we can lower the temperature to freezing is with cool disses and cold shade. The teams are going to have a diss battle in order to save everyone's life. Please help us. And I'm sorry, I can't join your team because I don't diss. Connor, don't diss.
I'm such a nice person, I don't know what I'll say.
All right. So, the first round of this diss battle, we're going to have both teams line up facing each other, and when you have a diss, you're going to step forward and diss the other team.
We want a fourth member. We want Sarah Jacqueline on our team.
Line up, get set for your disses.
And I'm correct in that when one has a diss, one will
We got diss music up there. Diss music.
No, it's the crackling fire is the diss music.
Okay, crackling fire is the diss music. All right, teams, get prepared to diss. Just diss the other team only. Everybody take a turn down the line. Diss.
All right.
Oh no.
Christine, I love that sweater, and as soon as I stop having the seizure, I'll ask you where you got it.
Are your wits so cold you all gotta wear beanies to keep your brains warm?
I question the validity of that statement, and I call your credibility into question.
9:30, what's that, your bedtime?
Blacksmith, I want to step up. I want to see you be the fucking heel if you're gonna be the heel.
You look like Annie grew up and still is an orphan!
All right. Now at this point, you can start dissing members of your own team. Diss anybody who's playing. Anybody playing.
Connor is the only person that I know who can take an outfit from the thrift store and make it look just like he pulled it off a corpse.
One, this is my grandfather, and two, I'm not on your team. Diss people who are playing. I'm a host.
Connor is make a skinny guy look fat.
I'm not playing. Just people who are playing.
You think you can wear a blazer to make yourself look cool, but the only thing on fire here is your fucking building.
Does it only have a disc?
Right. Nothing?
This is a bad game.
All right. Now you can diss anyone in the room. Audience, people in the room, anybody but me.
I came here because I really like you all.
I can imagine any of you hiding mayonnaise under your seats. Any of us. Any of you.
Right? You have beautiful skin. I think Syphilis has been very kind to you.
Say it again. Say the thing about me having a BD again.
Oh, yeah. Ryan has beautiful skin. Syphilis has been very kind to him.
Madison, this comes so naturally to you. You're a fucking mean girl.
Whoa! Okay, we've been able to do it. We've lowered the temperature. Everybody say! If Ryan can get to Enoch and find out who won next game.
All right, this is it. There was the two teams. There's the one, you two, comma.
You two also.
Also, and then the
people and the also people.
yeah, Smokey and also. What numbers of score do they have?
So also won, but the numbers were like probably like 200 versus probably close to 300.
200 to 300.
Connor,
I
round it up? Smokey of doping.
What?
I saw they were doping.
They were doping?
Yeah.
Next thing they wouldn't share.
So that was after the scoring period, so I'm not going to count it.
Oh! What? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say thanks, Enoch. It's been great having our little segment.
I had a good time.
Yeah, I feel like we really taught people a lot. And also we rated people and decided which ones were the best.
Yeah.
I was just trying to judge objectively.
You did a fantastic job. Okay, Connor, over to you. I guess, what does that mean for the who hosts the next TotaShiSho?
I've just not Madison, I guess.
God fucking damn it!
But anyway, what a fantastic show. Thank you for coming. Thank you, panelists. Thank you, sponsors. Just a sober moment for a second. Getting this together has been insane. I've had horrible stomach problems all day. And I'm thankful to everyone who did this. This has been a dream since childhood for me. I'm sorry to Madison. But that's the end of the show! Roll those credits! Let's all wave goodbye! Everybody go to the bathroom! Thank you all so much for doing that. Oh boy.
I love this sweater.
Thank you so
I love
much.
it.
That was a good, beautiful moment.
I told you anything that I said I would
Thank you
not
so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Oh, what a crazy
It was
thing.
only a little embarrassing. I really like it.
much better than
I
my
mixed it just as I didn't do that.
Yeah. I know. I hate you.